YouTube, it's me, Jen, your pudgy picker, here with another video. This is going to be something totally different than I normally do. And I'm actually going to do a retro react to my first and second video. This is part one. So this is my first video ever. Can you believe it's been 6 years? 7 years! My editor keeps reminding me that it's 7 years. That is a long time. So I'm going to be down here in the corner. We're going to watch the video together, and I'm going to start and stop it as I have commentary. I believe the original video is like 10 minutes long, but goodness knows how long this video could go. So if you're new here, thanks for joining me. Make sure to subscribe, like, comment, etc., etc. You know all the stuff I repeat in my sleep. So let's get started. I'm so excited. Hi, my name is Jen, also known as the Pudgy Picker. Okay, why am I so far away? I'm like 3 seconds in and I'm like, where is she? Yeah, this is in my dining room. This is basically the same setup, mostly. I don't know. It looks okay. I look nervous. My daughter helped me with that name. And I've been watching haul videos on YouTube for a while, and I'm like, you know, I should do that. And even though it's off season for me, I live where it's cold and it's snowing and winter has gone on and on and on. I do a lot of garage sailing, but it's just mainly now I'm doing thrifting and a few. Now you can see I'm fiddling with my rings. When I'm nervous, you could tell, because that's one of the things I do. And I forgot that my daughter, my editor, helped me come up with Pudgy Picker. Can't believe it's been 7 years. So it's awesome. I believe I talked to her off camera too a couple times, because I'm so new at this. Sales and some clearance sales. So I actually was thinking about getting a part-time job, help out with the bills around the family. You know how that is. And my kids needed to get them from school. You know, all that stuff, the logistics of get them from school. My daughter's in college now. My son is out of the house. So yeah, what a difference 7 years can make. And I'm like, it's funny, you can tell like how nervous I was and how new this was, and now I could just sit here and literally talk to myself for hours. It doesn't bother me at all. Job was very difficult. I like to spend my time home with my family, so I found a place not too far from me that I rented a space in it, and it's kind of like a craft mall type of thing. That was the original mall that I was at. I am no longer there. I was there for 7.5 years. I have been at this new place for 3.5. Yeah, I think it'll be 4 years in September. So, phew. I'm trying to remember. If this was 7 years ago, I was evidently at that place maybe 3 at this time when I recorded this. So, phew. Yeah. And you rent the space and you can bring in lots of stuff, and I have 2 spaces. I share one with my sister, and then I have one that's just mine, and that's where I generate a lot of my revenue. I've had this it's funny because not too long ago, before lockdown, I had been out there to the mall that's still open that I used to have a space at, and I did the walls like a robin egg blue, and I had a wallpaper border that was birds, and the people that are renting it even now still have not painted. So, or taken my wallpaper down. So yeah, I must have did a good job. It's still up. Spaces for probably about 2 years. Yeah, it was 2 years in December. 2 years. And it's just whatever I can find. So I thrift, I garage sale, I clearance sale. Sometimes. I trash pick occasionally. Still do that too. I craft, I sew, I quilt, I crochet. Yeah, who has time for that anymore? I don't really craft or quilt or sew that much anymore. Yeah, I just don't have the time since my business has really taken off. But yeah, I guess that's par for the course, you know. I don't paint. I can paint stuff plain, but I'm not very
fancy schmancy with that. My sister's better at the painting than I am.
Still is.
But there's a lot of different ways that I'm making money now, and I'm bringing in probably about $400 a month. If I have something that's, I don't know, it'll do too well up in my booth space, I'll put it on eBay.
You know, it's interesting that I made that little of amount. I mean, I'm doing much, much, much better now. And talking about eBay, I've actually been on eBay since like 97. So, yeah, $400 a month. That's crazy. Well, you know, you got to start somewhere in that learning curve, you know. I get it, but I guess I never really thought about how much I was making back then.
I used to do a lot of eBay. I'm not real technical inclined. I have teenagers. I have a husband that does computers, so they help me with a lot of that stuff.
You know, it's funny because back then, without the smartphones and stuff, you weren't able to take a picture, use an app, and list on eBay. I do probably 95% of my listing and dealing with eBay on my smartphone. So it used to be back in the day, you'd take pictures and then my husband or my kids or somebody would have to like put the photos up and size them and tell me where they were located and all that. So definitely the smartphone has, I mean, made eBay so simple now. It's amazing.
It's very, I just say, you know, just if I hit the button for picture, it better pop up or forget it, I don't know how to do it.
Yeah.
So I do stuff on eBay occasionally, not much as I used to. A lot of people are doing it more so. I buy a lot of stuff off of eBay. So for my crafting and whatever.
You know, it's interesting because I'm literally right at about 900 listings on eBay. So, yeah, I mean, when I first got onto eBay, I was selling like jeans. That's all I was selling. I don't even know how I decided to do that. And then, of course, as you look more, you find more and you learn more. And then, so that's why I ended up expanding to a lot of different things because you learn more and, you know, and then you go. And if you're just looking for one item, you may not find it. But if you're looking for a whole bunch of things, then, you know, you're definitely going to find something that you can sell. So, yeah, definitely I've stepped up my booth as well as eBay and, of course, now YouTube.
But, so, like I said, I've been doing this 2 years. I had a real good time. I've been watching a lot of you guys on YouTube and thinking, hey, I can do that. And I know there's a few of us girls out there. And there's a lot more guys picking than us girls. So, I think it was See Ann Save.
Yeah, it's funny. Hi, Ann. Yep, she was one of the first people that I was like, I think I could do that. So, yeah, and I'm still watching Ann, and she's doing so many different things now. So, absolutely, Ann Eckert, and now you'll have to make sure you check. Maybe I'll put a link down to her channels down in the description box. So, yeah, and I think there's a lot more women doing videos. So, I don't necessarily know if there's more women like picking and reselling, but certainly it seems like there are more of us girls here on YouTube. So that is awesome.
Up to you. And I watch a lot of your videos and you're like, girls, come on. There's more of us out there. So I'm here. And I'm going to try and blog, put one out once a week, show you my hauls. There's a place I thrift on Sunday. There's a place I thrift on Monday. And if I can hit a garage sale here.
Sunday or Monday. I don't know exactly where I was thrifting back then. I don't know, because we actually had a store that is now a Savers that was called Unique Thrift Store. Now it's Savers, and then underneath it says a Unique Thrift Store. So back then there was no Savers in this area, so I don't know where I was going on Sunday, unless that was like Goodwill, their tag changing days. They totally do it different now, of course.
There, between then, that's what I usually do. And it's just whatever I can find. So I hope you enjoy my videos. I'm going to do one next. That'll be my very first one. And I hope you like it. And I hope you subscribe. Since I always subscribe, if you guys are good and I like you, I do subscribe. And I give you a thumbs up. So make sure you do that. And probably each Wednesday or Thursday, I will be putting on a video and showing you and having my kids help since I'm so technologically impaired.
Still am.
Okay, my daughter, she's giving me the, I'm helping you. That's okay. But anyway, I'll put up my first haul video, and hope you like it. Subscribe, and I'll see you next week. Bye.
Awesome. I wonder when I started saying the happy picking. I don't know. I have to go back and look at my old videos to see. I don't know. It's like you don't like start YouTube with a channel thinking, well, I'm going to have this little phrase, and then I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to wave, and I'm going to... You just kind of do it, and then I catch myself doing the same things over and over again. So yeah, like my furry, you know, stuff like that just off the top of my head, and there it is. And so that was my very first video on YouTube 7 years ago. And then part 2 is coming up. I will do a video on my first haul. It's funny because I'll be able to tell you if I would have buy that stuff now or if I wouldn't, that kind of thing. So that should be interesting. So thank you for joining me. Please give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Make sure to check out our Facebook group, Antique Booth Talk. And also got my snail mail and all the other stuff in the description box. And I will see you guys next time. And until then, happy picking. Bye.